What is up, everybody? The Hunter GT with TheHunterGT.com. That's right, go check out the website. Got the rad metal detecting forum over there. I would love it if you came in registered, said hello, talk shop, ask your questions. TheHunterGT.com. What is going on today? The Dr. OTEK MTXR review is upon us. I know you guys have been waiting patiently for this one. Biting your fingernails. Hunter GT, where is that MTXR review that we've all been craving? Well, here it is. Comes with a nice duffel bag right here, the Dr. OTEK duffel bag. It is a 3-rod setup there. See, 1, 2, 3. S-handle grip right here. It's a super grippy grip. I mean, there is so much foam on that grip. It is bonkers. I have never seen a grip so foamy as I have with this Dr. OTEK. Comes with an environmental cover for the face head unit right here. And there's the faceplate. Some clicky buttons on there. Excuse the fingerprints. It's a fingerprint. It loves fingerprints, this one. Mode, sensitivity, plus minus, volume, power, and a pinpoint button. It looks like we have 6 categories along the top. Ferrous 0 to 40, and then it breaks the other 5 categories into 10 wide designations of 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Depth meter on the right. It does have a battery meter as well, and we'll show you no notching, anything like that. You can disc out certain things, but we'll go through the menu here in the next section. Battery port right there on back, 8-inch speaker connection right there, so it does take the small style speaker port right there, and there is the headphone port on the other side. And as you can see some green circuit board in there, so no, it is not a waterproof detector. 1 9-volt battery goes right in the back there. You got these 2 little screw things that come out because you will have to attach the head yourself to the top of the S-handle rod. It does have the 2 holes right there that you see, and there is the coil bolt connection on the bottom of the lower rod, and this is your middle rod here with the 2 locking collars on each side. Pretty standard stuff as far as the connections go. The arm cuff right here, it's quite porous, the arm cuff. I've never seen one quite so porous looking. It's almost like some sort of kitchen foam. I don't know, like a 3M type pad or something, but it's soft. It's super soft. It's not rough. It doesn't feel rough. I've just never seen one so thick and porous. Dr. OTEK little digger right there, an edge type digger. It does have serrated edges on one side of the tip and then one side of the blade right there. It has graduation markers on the back, has a sheath as well. 9.8-inch concentric coil. It is a push-in connection. It's proprietary. You're not going to share coils. I don't know. I might share with other Dr. OTEKs, but you know, you're not connecting a Fisher, Technetics, MindLab coil up to the Dr. OTEK. Comes with some literature right here, a brief user manual, get started guide in orange there. 6.4 kilohertz to 6.8 kilohertz. No clue on the weight of this. It might be a little nose heavy with the 10-inch coil, 9.8 inches, I'm sorry. But, you know, close enough to 10 inches. Might be a little bit nose heavy. I doubt it's too bad. I'm going to think it's under, you know, 3 pounds total. I'm guessing this is like a 2.7, 2.6 pound detector. It's super lightweight. There's not much to it, anything like that. It's definitely not the CTX 3030 that we saw in the last video. Definitely not that as far as performance or weight or anything like that. This one is not marketed like that, though. This is a beginner intro unit, very basic. You're looking at $109 on Amazon. Link down in the video description below. Amazon affiliate link. I do make a profit from that, of course. But yeah, I think with the kit here, with the digger and the duffel bag, you're looking at like 150 to 160. Just the MTXR by itself, I think you're looking at 109 or something like that. I did receive this product for free from Dr. OTEK. They did not give me any sort of stipulation, make me sign an NDA contract, anything like that. So what you see is what you get right here. Keep in mind, it is a very basic detector. This isn't a $300-400 range, mid-range, anything like that. Super basic. You're looking at $100 to $160 tops for this thing on Amazon, like I said. So not a lot of information in the manual as far as weight. Specific 6.4 kilohertz to 6.8 VLF technology. 4 different modes. You got jewelry, custom, a custom memory mode, all metal and disc, and then they consider pinpoint mode a mode by itself. But let's be honest, pinpoint mode's not a mode. It's just like an option, I guess. So clicky buttons, all that. Build quality's not bad. I mean, it doesn't feel like a super cheap toy that has some density and weight to it for $109, I guess. So without further ado, what do you say we test it out? Go air test it, Check out recovery speed. I don't think it's gonna get the small gold nuggets or anything like that. I don't think it's gonna pass Monty's nail board test. We'll give it the old college try and all that good stuff, but you know, I'm not expecting greatness out of a $100 detector, let's be honest. So I'm just reviewing this to just review detectors and get another feather in my cap. You know me, I love reviewing detectors and just checking them out. I don't care where they're from, I don't care what the price is, and I don't really care what other people think about them. This video is for you to make your own decision, and you can hate it, you can love it, take it for what it's worth. Without further ado, shut your face, the Hunter GT. Let's go test out this Dr. OTEK MTXR. All right, here we go with the menu system. Excuse the reflection in the background. I know you see the red light and stuff. You see my face or the camera here. It's super reflective, this detector. So you see along here we have, well, let's turn it off. You see we have the gold range right here for non-ferrous, basically all the way up to ferrous. Ferrous ends at 40 right there, and then you see 50, 60, 70. It breaks them up into tens. The categories along the top here gives you a little symbol for each one. So let's just hit the power button real quick. See, it comes right on. Now they do share buttons here. Volume and power are one button, so you got to kind of make sure you're hitting off to the corners, or else you're going to turn it off on accident. So hit volume, and it just cycles through 3 different volumes. See it right there? 1, 2, 3. And then plus minus, that handles your disc, only in disc mode. It just does category disc. There's no notching feature, anything like that. So if you go to mode here, and we go to jewelry, custom, or memory, plus and minus, see, it doesn't do anything. Only in disc mode. And in jewelry mode, you notice it takes away the ferrous box right there, so you don't get nails or iron, anything like that. So those are your 4 modes. You got all metal, disc, you can remove as many as you want. And then you have memory mode. Now memory mode is going to remove everything but one category. So whatever category you find a target and you like it, in the memory mode you select it and it's going to remove all those other boxes basically. And then we have jewelry mode, which just removes the ferrous option here. So sensitivity, press the button and it blinks. Then you can go from level 5 down to level 1. That works the same in all modes, it doesn't matter. And then you press sensitivity again to get it to stop blinking. So like I said, plus minus does not do anything for volume. It only works for sensitivity or disc mode. That's the only 2 places where that's going to work. You got a pinpoint button right here. Press it once, and then you're in pinpoint mode. You can hear that. Press it again, and you're back to hunt mode. It does have a backlight. You hold down volume, and you see you do have a backlight. No adjustment on that. So hold down volume again, and it goes away. And then to power it off, we just press the button and it goes off. So that's the menu. Not too much to it at all. No notching, anything like that. Disc only in disc mode. You got volume adjustment, sensitivity adjustment, 4 different modes, pinpoint button, and that's about it. So super basic detector. That's it. Without further ado, let's go test it out. All right, here we go with a little air testing. Usual suspects here. Got a $50 silver quarter, V-nickel, Indian head penny, a silver dime, gold ring, and we have the small little 0.3 gram nugget with that small tiny picker in there as well, like probably 0.4 grams of gold, tiny little nugget. It does hit it. It's about 1.5 inches roughly it hits it, so definitely hits it. Let's try this gold ring, 8K thin gold ring. 6, 7, and it's cutting off at 8. We're not getting really a couple hits here and there at 8 inches. Not much. Let's try the silver dime. There's the high tone. You hear it's a long tone. Listen. I'm gonna go ahead and assume now that that's gonna wreck the recovery speed and the nail test challenges, testing, you know. It's a long tone. It's very reminiscent of the Garrett Ace Apex Iron audio tone. It's just such a long tone. It needs to be shortened up. So again, about 8 inches, 8.5, I'm getting hits, and 8.5, it's cutting off. So 8.5 on the dime, Indian head penny, mid-tone. I'm going, getting hits out to 9, and then it just cuts off. Zero modulation, zero, tone response or anything. It's just a super digital tone. V nickel. Low tone out to about, and we're getting hits at 9, but not very repeatable. Silver quarter. Getting hits out about to 9, 9.5. Again, not very repeatable at 9.5, so we're going to call it 9.5. And the big $50. And we're getting some hits at 10 inches. So we'll call that like 10.5 or so. And you see it's hitting them sometimes, and then other times you just move a 16th out and it doesn't. So no modulation, sounds as same tone all the way across. So there it is. It says it can hit coins in dirt out to 10 inches. Larger objects deeper, definitely not doing that. So as we all know, in soil, this is going to diminish quite a bit. So I think you're looking at about 6 inches on the average coin in dirt with this detector on a good day. So let's move on to recovery speed and maybe a nail test. I may just skip over it. Let's go. All right, little recovery speed test. We have 3 dimes, just about coil width apart. Close enough. So that's a true recovery speed test. Try to get the coil flat. There we go. Let's see here. Well, it's not as bad as I thought, honestly. You can hear the doot doot doot. So it does interfere with itself. So I can get it to miss and just sound like one tone. Not that you would ever swing that fast. So is it ultra fast? Absolutely not. Is it just terribly slow? Absolutely not. It's kind of like in the middle. I'd say I wouldn't call it a fast recovery speed. I wouldn't call it slow either. You can definitely hear a little bong 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 in between the hits. So even though it does have that really, really long tone, you can still make it out. So let's see, I'm curious, let's see if it does pass a nail test just by some miracle. All right, so here we go. I got it wide open in the disc mode here. And let's see. That's the noise for that, for the nails. Let's put the Indian head penny down and see if that tone changes at all. No, it does not. So you would not be able to tell that there was a coin there. Let's go ahead and disc out the first iron box there. So now iron ferrous stuff is gone. And we are getting nothing now. Little false hit there right away, but nothing. 2, 3, 4. It's a concentric coil, so you can run it back and forth this way or any way you want. It's not like a DD. You get a couple false hits there every once in a while, but as we can see, nothing there. So no way to get this to pass a nail test. Let's be honest, did we expect it to? I did not. It's a $109 detector, like $150 with that digger and the pouch included, or the duffel bag included. So a very basic beginner detector. This is as basic really as it gets. It's got a few features in there, you know, but it's pretty basic. It's for the beginner. You're definitely going to want to upgrade this eventually, but this may be a good first step for you as a first detector, I'll leave that up to you. I have all sorts of reviews on my channel for you guys to sort through as far as which detector is best for your budget and your lifestyle, your hunting needs, so to speak. So I was actually impressed it did the recovery speed test with that long audio report. It's very reminiscent of the Apex Iron audio report, which is just too long in my opinion. It needs to be like chopped in half, chopped in thirds, basically. But you could tell the difference. Not a fast recovery speed, but not super slow either, just kind of mediocre, so to speak. Air testing, it definitely didn't reach that 10-inch claim like the manual said. It says 10 inches in dirt. Well, I'm not hitting 10 inches in air tests, so there's no way a VLF is going to hit 10 inches in dirt. So it is what it is. You know, a soup can, a beer can down there, sure, 10 inches is definitely feasible. But beginner detector, links down in the video description below if you want to pick one up on Amazon. I am an affiliate. I do make a little bit of cheese and cheddar from those links, just being transparent. Hope you guys enjoy this video. The Dr. OTEK MTXR. There it is. The Hunter GT signing off. I will see you on the next video.